Good morning, everybody. Jesus, can you hear me? Buenos dias. Anybody?
Lucci, what's cracking?
All right, we got Ranchero at least. All right, so I can't hear Jesus for now, but let's keep it moving. Good morning, everybody. Alex Cherfon, it's
Yep.
my happy Monday. Happy Monday, EA Marte. Good morning, Tobias. Good morning, Moving Trader. What's going on, man? Malandrino, Apple. Let's fucking go. Vision Pro, only $3,600. Vision Pro. What is the Vision Pro? By the way, Lost One. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, Intergalactic. We'll take a look we'll take a look at some of the news that's coming out this morning. I think the most important one, or the one big enough here. I think the rest of the market, most of the market, is just shit in general here. But the biggest one this morning is out of Boeing here. Let's take a look at this thing. And Alaskan Airlines. Let's take a look at this thing. I don't know what it was. A 737 Max lost the door plug. Let's take a look at this. Operated by Alaska Airport, lost an emergency door plug, causing an emergency landing and sending shares of Alaska, Boeing, and Boeing suppliers lower in early trading. And if you take a look at Boeing here, Boeing is down about 10. I don't know, 10. It was actually down 20 fucking points at some point. It is down 20 points, which is huge. And to all those folks asking me if I'm still short Boeing, the answer is unfortunately no. However, the Ranchero rolls would have worked fucking real nice in this
Jelly
particular
roll.
case. Shit. So that's your Boeing there this morning. There's also some news out of Crocs. If you take a look at Crocs is up about 10 points here. Let me go ahead and find the news on that one. You also have a small gap up on Apple. You know, we've been watching Apple for a good amount of time. Crocs' earnings expects record annual revenues of 11%, or maybe this is guidance. I don't know. Updated fourth quarter and 2023 outlook. But anyway, shit apparently is looking good for Crocs. Frankly, I don't even think you can get small children to take off their Crocs. They don't want to tie it. There's no small child that I have met recently that knows how to tie shoes. It's that pathetic out here. It's that fucking pathetic out here, folks. So the kids are just whine. They'll just whine all day. No, I want to wear my Crocs because they don't want to tie their laces. They just don't want to tie their laces. Fucking pitiful. It's pitiful. It's fucking pitiful. Folks, if you have a small child and they do not know how to tie their shoelaces, you failed as a fucking parent. You failed. You fucking failed. I don't care what anybody has to say, but you, my friend, have failed. And you need to start doing. All right. So block out an hour of your day today and for the rest of the month, spend an hour a day teaching the kid how to fucking tie some shoelaces, and you'll be better off in life. Trust me. All right, oil down as well. So if you take a look at oil here, I was messing around with that XOM for a while, and that shit ain't working. So if you look at XOM and CVX, these things are weak as shit. Maybe you get some follow through on the downside here for oil. Other than that, honestly, as far as gap ups and gap downs, it's pretty slim pickings out here. If you take a look at BTC, you will see that it had a huge move this morning, all the way back up to 45,000. Right? So that makes this whole move down that we were short on, by the way, completely negated, and we are back to 45,000. That also shows you how bullish the crypto markets are, how bullish the equity markets continue to be, even in the face of, weeks and weeks of climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. Quite ridiculous. So if you are in a short, if you ever are in a short, take that cash because it ain't going to last. Let's take a look at the NVIDIA. I saw a decent gap up on the NVIDIA this morning. We're already trading up to 496 this morning. Now, NVIDIA's been tough lately, but you can say unequivocally here that even with the move down on SPY, nobody gives a shit on NVIDIA. Nobody gives a shit. You still got that $500 area that's just looming over, So maybe we take a look at that again. I don't know. I have no idea. With the crypto move higher, you would think that the miners here would be up a decent amount, but not really. Coin, Mara, and all the all these names aren't doing much. Even the MSTR, which is surprising. So somebody's wrong here. I don't know who, but we will see soon. Somebody's talking about that Lulu. Lulu had some numbers that came out or something. They said, I don't know, they had good sales here in the winter. But the stock was down and then it looks like it came all the way back up. It printed 470 and now is back up to 487. Other than that, I don't have shit. Ron Cheryl, what you got?
Most of the big Magnificent Seven names are all in really interesting spots where everybody is complaining, whining, crying about not being able to make money on them. So most of them are setting up, if you can get them to pay, for great condors. We had a great condor on Tesla and on Amazon last week. Both of them have paid. So those are good setups. I like, since the Boeing is now giving us a big fat juicy chunk, maybe there's going to be an opportunity for you and I to take advantage of that. And I get you didn't roll down, but shit happens, and we'll get after it again. I am also interested, especially since a little pullback in the Broadcom. I'd like to see if this is an area where it sold off weak hands who got in at the very end, and if this is an opportunity for us to potentially bounce. So I think there's a lot of potentially good setups if you look at just the market in general on the big picture. All this is a pullback in a longer term bullish trend. So I'm looking for, some of this stuff to finally just get puked out, and maybe we get an opportunity to get things to continue to push higher. So the pullback, if it holds in this area, could be a really nice opportunity for longs again.
Indeed. What do you guys got? EA Marte is saying Lucci Peloton for a swing move going long. I mean, Peloton actually held up decently well, considering it hit about 7.25 and then pulled back to about 670. I don't know about this thing. I don't know. I mean, if you see it at $7 again, chances are to run. But I mean, they were talking about a possible buyout here and all this kind of other shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Who the fuck would buy Peloton? Let's be real. Somebody had an interesting point though last week and said that it's about subscribers, right? I mean, you want the monthly subscribers, so that I get. I understand that. I'll be taking a look at Apple today for what it's worth, and again, I want to wait for Apple to actually go before I even hop in, because trying to time that move has just been quite difficult. Yeah. Other than that, I don't really have much besides just kind of waiting this all out. There's always an SPX move here and there. I mean, Friday, it was really just the Gex tool really, really fucking worked, man. The Gex tool is really advantageous, man. So, but you just got to be patient for, for those moves to kind of come around. They faked a lot of people out short on Friday, thinking that we were just going to continue going down. This morning, I don't know. We could go either way here. What do you guys got? Tim Molisak is saying NVS gapping into all-time highs. Decent structure and chart. What the fuck is NVS? What is this? Novartis. Oh. But this isn't Ozempic Novartis. This is some other shit. Right? Ozempic Novartis is NVO. Yeah.
Yeah. Novo Nordisk.
Exactly. Exactly. John Smith is saying, so NVIDIA, if shit gets going, 505, 510. I agree. It's an interesting gap up. It's kind of a weird gap up here in the middle of nowhere here. I mean, if you look at AMD here, it's up a couple of points here as well, Shop and Melly were kind of interesting last week, but again, I don't know. Until you really get a SPY move back up through 470, you're kind of looking at 471. We break through 471, I think we're going a lot higher, and who knows when or if that could happen. By the way, we also have earnings this week, don't we? Don't we have bank earnings?
When does that start? Like Thursday, Friday?
I don't know.
Take a look.
I don't know. You tell me. You tell me.
All right.
JP Morgan Health Conference starting today. Healthcare, I know, has been doing really well.
So,
John Smith is saying AMD event might be sell the news. There's an AMD event apparently. That's also interesting. What were you saying,
also
Ronchero? My bad.
triggers. I'm just taking a look to see if there's anybody notable for earnings this week. I don't see any bank earnings except for Friday. So I think JP Morgan kicks it off on Friday before the open. I'm looking for other banks this week. I don't see any. BlackRock and BNY Mellon. So you get a couple, and Wells Fargo, sorry. So you do have a decent amount of banks on Friday before the open, and Bank of America as well. So JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, BlackRock, BNY Mellon.
Okay. All right. So that's all coming
Friday
up.
morning kicks it off.
Well, that's all coming up too. So let's be, we'll be patient here. Wait for the banks here to make a move, and hopefully we can mess around with it. Somebody's talking about this Meta here. Meta going up, and I think Meta's up about 3 points. So if you look at Meta, that's one of the stocks that sold off and is almost back to those previous highs. I mean, you're looking at about 5-6 points here, which is nothing for a name like Meta. So that's also very interesting there as well. Yeah. Other than that, what else you guys got? It's we got about 2 minutes left here to the open. Think is saying 38% of American adults were obese in 2023, up from 32% in 2019. Wait, no, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but in comes the Ozempic. Ozempic is the solution to all your problems. Can you find the stats for children that are obese? See if you can find those stats. I'm curious to know that because I see a lot of fat ass kids around here, man. See a lot of just
ho eating,
just ho. Yeah, there's a lot of
Dorito bag dragon,
Twinkie eating, little cream filling. I see a lot of that, and that's sad too.
10 seconds.
That is sad too. ENPH gapping up here this morning, but remember it's a tough stock to mess around with here. Anyways, let's get to it. Coin here almost at 160 right off the open here. Remember, you still have that BTC move here. We're at 45,000 on BTC and possibly looking to go higher. Apple here already fading it out. Peloton actually hit 684, but I wouldn't, I wouldn't bet too much on this thing. And then for SPY channel from yesterday, we couldn't really get over, 469. So we'll see.
These banks have run. If these banks continue to run all the way to Friday, I'm going to be tempted to take some put lottos.
Sure. I already tried that about twice, missed, but it's a timing thing on that one. Plus, they're waiting for the earnings to come out, so we'll get our shot, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Take a look at FDX. Let's also watch this Boeing too, man. Let's see if people just want to dump out of their shares on this thing or they want to pick this thing back up. I agree, M. Billy. Nobody knows what Ozempic does. The long-term side effects, nobody has a clue. But when did that stop anybody? Shit, everybody took COVID shots. How many of y'all took COVID shots? You don't know what the effects are. So what are you talking about, bro? You think we care what effects are before we take the shit? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You tell somebody obese that they got a shot without having to go to the gym, what do you think is going to happen? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Shit. Come on now. Delta here. Take a look at Delta. Delta looking good in the face of the
They have earnings on Friday too.
Delta's got earnings on Friday. Take a look at Eli Lilly already coming back. Yeah, I mean, I didn't take it, but again, the majority of people took the shot, man. You know, shit, they were giving free shots out with a Whopper with cheese at Burger King, son. Come on, man. Would you like a fucking shot with that Whopper? Sure. XOM, you got some bearish activity hitting the board here. Is Jesus coming in today? Do you know, Ron?
I'm here. Hello.
What a herb, this guy. What a
I've been here
herb.
for 6 hours.
You have not been there
heard
for
me
6
this whole time
hours.
up to just 3 seconds ago. You telling me?
I've been here for years.
This is every morning. Okay, I'm here.
Putting suckers in tears. What's the LL Cool J song there? Jesus, you know that song?
Which one?
Mama said knock you out. I've been here for years.
How could you not know this one?
I mean, ask half of these kids here. They don't know that shit.
Lyric to that song.
You got GS here down a little bit. Let's take a look back at that Apple doing nothing. I'm gonna wait. These days I'm gonna wait. But check out this Nvidia, man. Straight up off the open, 498. Very interesting here. Let's take a look at these 500 calls and see how much they're going for. They're going for $7, bro. Already 5,000 contracts traded on them. Guys, you're gonna want to take a look at this Nvidia here. Ron Chair, take a look at this.
Got you. Hang on. My fingers automatically type in AVGO when I look for NVIDIA.
Strategic agreement with CRH.
Whoa.
So you're right back. Whoa. You're right back to highs. So you need to get through.
Right.
Where are you at? The very tippy top here, right? 505 and a half-ish, and then you can make.
There's 100,000 shares. There's 100,000 shares sitting at 500. Let's see. If they eat that up.
Why is this not updating here? Let me see. The fuck? Oh.
BTC 45.1, just kind of holding out here after the rip from the morning. I'm all eyes on this Nvidia here now. We're just going to sit here and eat up this tape for a little bit. The Eli Lilly fell back here a little bit. Where's that Meta? Where is that Meta? Meta up to. Wow. This thing's got a range, man, on NVIDIA here. 469 and a quarter here on SPY. So that goes against, again. The rate of childhood obesity has tripled since the 1970s. As of 2023, 1 in 5 children in the U.S. are obese, with this number rising yearly. Thank you, Think. MU. Tim is talking about it. I forgot about that MU, man. I like this for the swing, man. I like this for the buy, $100 strike, and go out to fucking July, man. Other semis here are looking strong, too. Take a look at that SMCI. Look at SMCI. That's your boy right there, Ron Chero. Take a look at that one.
Yeah. I like that one when it gets to bigger technical levels because it's just a difficult pig to trade otherwise.
Illiquid too, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got the pullback here in NVIDIA. This is where you want to at least start taking a look. I'm just going to wait around though on it.
How much size got taken out at 500? Did it even get to 500 or
nothing? Not? Nothing. It never printed.
What's our Gex tool saying about it?
Well, I figure you got to wait a little bit off the open to use that tool, but let me pull it up here.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm just curious where where they're putting the walls at right now.
Yep. E2. Let's take a look. And by the way, for the folks here who are interested in these tools, let me go ahead and pull this up. So basically, you're looking at our Gamma tool. So you can see right here, once it's good 10, 15 minutes off the open here, then these numbers really start to make make sense. But
500.
again, you got a big call wall here at 500 on the Nvidia. And then if we go
tight.
to SPX and SPY, we'll take a look at SPX. You got your call wall at 47.20. Let's take a look at SPY. Cute. There it is. Breakthrough Nvidia. Holy shit. $8.50 on the option here. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. Now let's see how they play here. Take a look at Apple here. Nice 40, 50 cent move up. Peloton here is a piece of shit. You're going to get a lot of people. 502. Now it's... Jesus, we can't really hear you.
You can't hear me again?
Now we can hear you. Now it's good. You were muffled a little bit there. All right, who's in this Nvidia here?
I grabbed a 10 lot.
Yep.
510s. Let's see if it keeps pushing.
Wow, 950 on the option here now. Monday here, 950. That means they're pricing it in to go to 510 already. Already.
Yeah. That's what I'm in.
The 500s. Got it.
510s.
510s. You're in the 510s. Got it.
You got that CES conference probably got the premium get a little jumped up off that, right? In tech names?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
A lot of
mostly
guidance
tech
coming
names.
out of that conference.
Yeah, it's actually all tech names that are strong right now. All right, so now what we want to do is see if the call wall moves up on the Nvidia. If it moves up, chances are market makers got to they know they're going to get their clocks cleaned on this shit. And they got to come in and hedge, which is going to help push the stock up higher too. Just saying. Just saying here. Yep, it moved up to 505 already. Now you're going to get a situation where everybody's going to want to have a piece of this.
Yeah.
$504 already. 520s here they're printing. Jesus.
Any sweeps?
Cover half.
Plus, you got the CPI too. You're going to see a lot of positioning for.
$505. Let's see if they break this. 90s here they're printing. I'm going to cover the other half for now here and then wait for a pullback here. But this Nvidia, now, if you look at this thing and you want a piece of it or you wanted a piece of it, unfortunately, and you missed it, you have to chase. Market makers are also on the ropes too. The call wall just moved up to 510 as well. So everybody's on the ropes and everybody's on the same side. If you're sitting there looking for a pullback, maybe you get it, but chances are it'll be a light fucking pullback. They just broke through 505. See ya. 506. Holy shit, folks. Holy shit.
Great shout out, Lucci.
Somebody actually just bought some fucking puts. Oh, but that was a while ago. That was like 3 minutes ago. Yo, you know what you need to do, guys? If you want to keep it easy and nice and breezy, just sell the puts. Come in here and sell the puts. Come in here and sell the puts. Let's see what you get for these. If you want to keep it nice and breezy, sell these fucking 480s. You're still getting $1 for these 480s. This thing is obviously crazy, but you could get $1. You can get $1 for this shit. You come out here, sell the puts. If you guys missed this shit on the upside, which most of us did anyway, sell the puts. Yo, take a look at Apple. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. All right. All right. Let me pull up some Apple calls here too. 185 Apple calls are going for $1.08. Okay, that to me looks like an official fucking break to me. Let me wait for a dip on the Apple. Peloton
All right,
looks
I
like
just took
shit.
some NVIDIA off here, so that 10
Good.
lot
Good.
for 77 to 675. So that's a
Yep.
nice scalp.
Yep. Very nice scalp.
It's got I think it's got more upside.
I mean, bro, how can you if you're gonna look at this, you know what I'm saying, and you miss this shit, it's everybody's gonna be after the dips. Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna be after the dips.
Yeah.
So I think this again, the safest way to play it, sell some fucking puts. And I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna sell a little bit.
How's the
Make sure I
broad
lock
coming?
in some money.
Energy down today. You got a little protection energy. Nothing too exciting flow wise. You got the big guys, couple big guys active call wise off the open, but nothing unusual. Energy names a little protection off the open, but nothing major. Otherwise, pretty quiet. You got that Birkenstock, little sweet BIRK.
Fucking 507, man.
Yep.
Oh,
Rocking. Things
oh,
going to 510.
oh. This shit's going to 510. Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. I'm too fucking chicken shit to buy it up here now. Waiting for
It's
a dip
harder.
that ain't coming. Let me pull up those options that you're in. 510s here. They're going for 7.5 here.
Yep.
Remember, people have been waiting for this shit. For this shit. I got Apple going on under as the level 2 under, just to kind of see what's going on here. 508 on that NVIDIA. Ask Chrissy Trades is saying go to 520. I mean, dude, it's a Monday, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the 520s will move. You could. You could. You really could. Oh my God, she's gone, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. This is the day. And basically, we hit 510. We did it all.
Yep.
We did it all.
And I'm getting a nice bounce back here. And that's what I love about these iron condors, especially when you get them through the weekend. It's why we look on a Wednesday. Again, those of you who are Gen Pop and have no clue what I'm talking about, you are leaving money on the table. Come and join us.
Sometimes you just get those random gaps on a name that you've just been watching, man. NVIDIA had just a weird gap this morning, man, and it kind of set the stage for everything. So, that was kind of the tell, more or less.
Boeing, now I'm turning my attention to see if it's going to hold up or not. And
oh, yeah? How's that looking?
It's bouncing a little bit, bouncing off of a couple of technical spots.
Yeah, I see that.
News trumps technicals, but technicals support the news many, many times over and over.
Aaron is saying NVIDIA with good volume too. You think, bro? You think? I mean, we've been waiting. People have been waiting for 2 months for this move, bro. 2 months for this move. It's through 510 now. Let's see what happens here. Holy shit, bro.
I mean, maybe this is the beginning of the, the next leg higher. It's possible.
Yep.
Finally trying to break out of a range. So again, tricky spot. If you're getting long up here, you're asking for trouble. You could also find nothing but glory. Not a bad spot to trim.
All right, so we broke through that call wall, and by the way, to go back to the Gex tool, this is how sweet this thing is. So 500 break, right? 500 break, and then look at how the call wall moved up, and the call wall is your green line right there. It moved up to 505. It goes straight there. It moved up to 510. Once it got to like 503, you could see it up at 510. So again, this is an indicator of basically where I look at it as where a market maker is like, holy shit, we're about to get run the fuck over. And if they're saying that, they got to come in and buy the stock too. Remember, they're selling us all the calls, right? So we all want the calls, right? So we buy them for 7, flip them for 14. Who's taking the loss? The market maker in this instance is taking the loss. So they got to hedge. So the Gex tool is a way to see that, is a way to kind of taste it. You know, so that's what you need. That's what you need. If you're going to trade 0 DTEs or you're going to trade a lot of these things for momentum and shit like that, that's what you need.
You need the right day. Lucci, these 510s went. They printed 1023.
I saw that. 510s. I saw that, and then dumped back to 850.
Yep.
I saw that. So they caught a lot of people chasing up there. I like the dip buy here. Now you got to wait. Now you got to wait a little bit.
Unless they just come in, unless every dip is just shallow and they don't care.
Sure. Carlos is saying, I need that. Like, bro, again, these are some of the tools that we offer inside the Steam Room. We're continuing to build new tools for you guys and for options traders because, again, the data now is so important. Especially now that these 0 DTEs are fucking taking over, man. Y'all see the Treasury's got 0 DTEs too. So we got to get all over that as well. Like options markets change fucking fast. So anybody who's interested in the Gex tool, you guys can email us all the time, ask for more information if you need to, ask us whatever you need to. But of course, you have a trial offer, which is worthless. It's worth everything, but to you, it's nothing here. So pay the $8, get into the room, get access to the tools, and then talk to us after. Stop being a fucking herb. BA here, you got some puts here. AMD, you even got some puts here. NVIDIA, somebody bought the 635s for February,
Are you kidding me? That's insane. Jiminy fucking Christmas. Somebody thinks it's going.
You got a little more buying this ONON. I did a little digging into this ONON. Supposedly the hot retail name.
This chart is
one-eyed
man. You got a retail conference as well this week. A lot of conferences. So you're going to get a lot of guidance.
Oh, that CS conference is in Vegas this week, isn't it?
Yeah. So you have tech there and you got a big retail conference. So you're going to get, by the way, Crocs, those late day buyers Friday. That's what they're doing.
Oh, those cheap motherfuckers.
Yo, they knew. Of
course they did. Somebody always knows, right? You just don't know when they buy if they're freaking right.
They knew.
Crocs. Buying in this ONON into a little strength. Amazon.
ONON. Oh, wow.
Jay, are you trading ONON? Are you long?
No, I didn't play it here chasing the green.
Okay.
Wow. ONON. That looks interesting. Shop here back up to highs from Friday, FYI. By the way, Bank of America continues to be a piece of shit. It's these banks right now are trading so tough, man. Look at JPM today.
Yeah, because they're rotating out of those into the stuff they were coming out of last week.
Indeed.
Rotation back in the other direction.
Let me take a look
NVIDIA
at this
dip in here. They're smoking out some of those chasers.
I like that. You got a call wall at 470 on SPY. And then on the Qs, I think we already hit it. Qs were at the call wall, by the way, 400 on the Qs. So that's not a bad place to look for a scalp short. I'm assuming here Silvers is all over it. Our boy Silvers is all over it. Fucking Silvers.
Chatter Tiger Woods might be taking stake in ONON after leaving Nike.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, honestly, that shoe is pretty fire, though. That shoe is pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie, man. That shoe is extremely comfortable.
I never even heard of it. That's what people would tell me.
It's very catchy. It's very brandy. Everybody who wears it loves it. They fucking talk about it all the time. So it's got that viral hype shit to it, man. Yeah. I'm not against this, and it's mostly a golfer's shoe. It's like a golfer's kind of thing.
Is it?
And I mean, they got cross trainers and shit like that. Does anybody own a pair of ONON?
I've seen them. I've seen lots of people wear them.
I mean, it doesn't have the hype that fucking Crocs did years ago. Jesus. Is that Dick by there, NVIDIA?
Yeah. I can't believe that brand still exists. Crocs. I mean, I get it. Super comfortable shoe.
It's for kids. It's for kids who can't tie their fucking shoelaces, bro.
Yeah. Now mom and dad are chasing them around the airport with the freaking Ozempic pen. They got one Croc on and they're fucking waddling down the hallway, and there's mom and dad with an Ozempic pen right behind them.
There you go. BTC had a move this morning, man. It was pretty hot. That Q trade, Q hit the call wall and then faded back. That was a nice short up there. Again, another example.
This morning, huh?
Another example.
$3, $3.50 crude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, another example for the Gex tool, guys. So once you hit a call wall and it doesn't roll up, these are places where you can fade them, and this works really well for 0 DTE, SPXs and shit like that. NVIDIA, you got a nice bounce here. Let's take a look at what this Gex tool is saying on NVIDIA. Let's see if they roll that up.
I really like the Gex tool in combination with other things like technicals, anchor VWAP. It works really, really well.
Oh man, my desktop did it again, man.
Did you freeze up?
No, what happens is I don't know why, but there's some button somewhere. And I have to go to each window and open the shit back up, and I have like 90 windows open.
That's brutal.
Does anybody have a shortcut for this or something?
Damn. Somebody called out Arista Networks. That thing's fucking flying right now. That thing's breaking out too. Again. Upgrades Arista Networks to buy from hold, raises price target to 300 from 210.
The fuck is Arista Networks?
ANET.
Arista.
What a horse. Oh my gosh.
NVIDIA's coming after your dough right now, guys. Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. Scalp it now. You want to scalp it now.
You've got alternatives like this ANET. You've got Broadcom. Intel is actually looking pretty decent this morning. There's other stuff you can go after if you don't want the NVIDIA. SMH, Soxel, SOXL. They're going to put you in some pain here on the NVIDIA though. They're not just going to hand it out anymore. The free lollipops being handed out by the white van are done.
Jesus, talking about coin. What the fuck is that all about?
What's going on with coin?
Yo, take a look at this thing.
Yep, got it up.
Yo, more confusion here. More confusion. Even the Mara did too. What the fuck? Federer too. Yeah, he had the ON. He had the ON shit too, man.
Needham adjusts price target to Coinbase Global to 180 from 160. Keeps buy rating. Well, that works pretty well.
You got a little spec buying LRCX. You got some
Land
jam
research.
calls there, and it looks like weekly.
Here
That's
they come
a-
for the semis.
Yo, Jesus, LRCX. That's a
Semiconductor, yeah.
That's a semi, right?
Yeah.
I like this spy long here. They trapped everybody. I'm gonna just go ahead and stick with the Apple. I'm gonna go with Apple long. See if we can get a taste on this Apple. Rodrigo is saying Federer became part of ON, made him much more than Nike was ever going to pay him, per a 2022 report by Quartz. When ON went public in 2021, Federer's 3% ownership was worth $180 million.
Pocket change.
Rodrigo, man, all you got to do is be the best of the best of the best of the best, and that is fucking impossible.
With honors.
But if you are the best of the best of the best of the best, then shit just gets handed to you, bro.
With honors.
On a silver fucking platter. Shit just gets handed to you, son. All you gotta do is wear a shoe and you in that ass, bro.
In that ass.
All right, Apple is at highs. I don't know how long I want to hold this, but it's looking pretty good. I got a 50 lot of these. Anybody else in this Apple with me? We hit 183.5. I'll take half of this off. I mean, I might as well just take half of this off now.
You know what other retail name continued to work even after the fact? I mean, I did great on it and I just walked away, but look at Nike. Nike just continues to just puke.
I mean, man, swap it up and buy that ON.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Everybody's
PLTR
switching.
seen a little spec action this morning too for a bounce. That's
PLTR.
been awful, that stock.
I was going to
Ugly.
say, I might as well just run as fast as I can into a brick wall. Yo, the Broadcom was a good trade too. I stuck with NVIDIA this morning, but Broadcom, I was talking about this morning, it is still looking very impressive.
This Chinese recipes on PBOC margin to promote financing costs to stabilize.
Yeah, he's saying 471 call SPY for today. I mean, I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
Oh, CELH is down. Oh yeah, getting smacked good. What's the news on this thing? No news. They're just selling it off.
You got some more ARM August call buying there. They report on the 7th, February 7th. That's a big ass block there too in ARM.
I'm gonna burn some more Apple. You know what? Maybe I'll hold on to this.
PBOC
I mean, this Apple tape looks pretty good.
observe requirements, other tools to boost credit. USC officials say they'll guide banks to accelerate.
Playoff is talking about theft here. Theft for what? Albert is saying, "Hey Lucci, I know you bought some calls first, and then you sold the out of the money puts on Nvidia. In this situation of these big breaks, is that the way you prefer to play them? Buy calls first and then sell puts after?" No, there's no preference, Albert. It's just how well did you do? Did you get in that ass or did you miss it? So ask yourself that question: how well did you do on the Nvidia? Did you get in that ass or did you miss it? If you missed it, you sell the puts. If you got in that ass, you made enough money and you don't give a shit about selling puts. So answer the question. Did you get in that ass or not? John Smith is saying he's red on Nvidia. Well, what did you do?
Late.
All right, so Albert, if you missed it and you're late, sell the fucking puts, bro.
And by the way, it happens. Like, don't beat yourself up.
Right. That's a big part.
Going Marble, another semiconductor, March 60s. They report late February, MRVL.
All right, you got Nvidia here looking a little perky here. I don't know. I still want to wait for a bigger washout. You're probably not going to get it. That Apple looked good though. I got an 8 lot left. I'm looking for 184 on that. SPY's at high, so there's no reason to cover this. Let's take a look at this GEX tool here. I think we're breaking out on a lot of places here. Q's here broke out. Let's see if they move the wall up. It's looking like we want 470. 470 on SPY is coming. Right, so we're almost at the walls here on everything.
Hey, Jesus, what is the big? Is there a big economic event we're looking for this week?
CPI.
Okay, so Thursday.
When is CPI? I don't even remember
Thursday.
the day.
I'm telling you, Thursday.
Okay.
CPI and jobs Thursday. That afternoon, Treasury statement, Fed balance sheet, Friday, PPI final demand.
From the peak level in 2019.
NVIDIA keeping it going.
Yeah, 512, almost back to the highs that it printed before. Aaron is saying JPM rejected off the all-time high. That was an all-time high for JPM? What fucking market is this?
Like I said, I'm going to wait. If they keep pushing it into earnings, I'm going to be compelled to take some puts on Thursday night.
Oh, wow. Take a look at this Pinterest. Guys, the action here on names like this Pinterest and Snapchat and all this kind of stuff, even though SPY is lower than the previous high, which is, 470s and up there, all these names are acting like they don't give a shit, NVIDIA, fucking AMD, all this stuff, banks, Shop, Melly, rotation out and come right back in. This coin move is weird, man. I'd almost buy it down here, but I ain't gonna do it. Too chicken shit for that too. Hey.
AMD,
513.
All the semis
Yep.
are on fire.
Yep, 513 NVIDIA, 513 NVIDIA. It's interesting though. The call wall didn't move up here yet.
No,
It's
not
very
yet.
interesting here. Let me take a look at the Apple. Apple's got a call wall at 185, which is interesting. Let's take a look back at SPY cues.
Jeez, look at this freaking Broadcom.
Broadcom off. Yo, that Eli Lilly is kind of dumping out. Doesn't look too hot.
Yeah, the semiconductors are sexy right now, so sold them off. You can always count on the semis.
Sahil, that's the
After
point,
they
man.
sell off.
Sahil, that's the fucking point, man. That's why you always got to be just ready. Just have it in the back burner, you know? That Micron, still, I'm talking about a swing. If any of you guys are swing traders out here, this Micron should be one of the tops on your list. To go to $90 to $100, somewhere around there. Nano is talking about BA short. I think you can find better trades today, in my opinion. Depends on your time frame, I suppose. PLTR, John Smith is talking about.
Officials, interviews,
Moving trader has been adding to long puts position on SPY. You might get a pullback.
or cutbacks in financial markets.
It's tough though.
Yep.
You had-
Remember, it's all about. Sorry,
Go ahead. No, you're good. You're good.
it's all about these fucking magnificent seven and the fat man here. It's just steamrolling higher here. So
Where did we start on the
Fucking-
squeezometer this morning? Like 48?
Jesus,
What?
what?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
We are.
Oh,
we are.
what? What did you say?
Where did we start on the squeezometer this morning?
I think 48, 49. Or 50.
49.
Neutral.
Got you.
Wow. So plenty of room to run.
Yeah. Short-term trading is telling me about Microsoft. What? I mean, this thing looks like shit. What am I looking at on Microsoft, bro? Twilio has that
Colors.
Jesus hockey stick. Oh, wow. Take a look at Twilio, Ron. Sure, pull this thing up.
Rocking.
TWLO.
Gotta be
Liquid name.
careful. We're going to start getting Jesus singing Twilio again.
Crocs 102.
Technically, Twilio looks good. It's just been a tough trade. It's traded sideways since February of 23. If it can, bust out above 80, the technicals look good though.
You got pins. What are they playing? Yeah, a weekly 37s pins.
Good size Q bet for Feb.
A little more PLTR coming in. What is that pins? There it is. Qs, Fed monthlies.
Those NVIDIAs are back up to 1040 bid, those 510s. All right, well, caught a piece. Long-term stuff looks good. NVIDIA's going for round 2. I did not re-engage on round 2. I didn't like it, which makes me
Some tack on in marble, MRVL.
Goldman Sachs, what's going on, man? Glad to have you back. It's good to take some time off, man. EA Marte is buying puts Apple January 19th for the 180s. Ready? Ready? Melly puts you're gonna buy, bro? Dude, you are a fucking cavalier, LA Link. LA Inc. Oh, you're not a bro though. But yeah, but I can't call you sis, really. Sis just doesn't sound right.
What the fuck is this?
LA Inc. is a lady. LA Inc. is a lady. Una mujer.
Sis is a lady.
Well, I mean, it's like bro, sis. You know what I mean? What's up, sis?
Oh,
What's up,
I
bro?
got you, bro. Sis.
It took you that long to get that shit, man? Yo, you need another coffee.
Sis, I thought with your New England accent.
You need another coffee, bro.
I thought you were saying cyst. Cyst.
Oh, wow.
You know, cyst. Little spy protection. What's that today, right? 8?
Yeah. Yeah, 469's there. LA Inc. has got 20,000 in Melly puts. I love it. I love it. Crazy asshole. Goldman Sachs is saying one thing I'm starting to notice: everyone seems to be super optimistic. Year end market did great last year, etc. I mean, Pins is up a buck. Pins and Snap.
Pins coming in.
Pins and Snap are looking real tasty here. Real tasty. To me, this market goes back to 475, and it happens like fucking like that, man. This Nvidia is still going 514. The call wall has not moved up though, which is very interesting. But again, I don't think it matters at this point. Trend is already up. I missed that second move there. That was a good one.
Yep.
That was a
You and me
solid
both.
second move there. Solid second move there. Sell more puts if you missed it.
Listen, that's hard to do because NVIDIA has proven itself for such a long time to get up to a spot like that and then just hit everybody over the head that's long.
Sure. You got some BAC and C puts coming in, which is comedy. LA Inc. is saying buy divergence on SPY, but sell divergence on my individual equity names at the moment. Very nice. Nano is saying, was there any fatalities on the BA incident? I don't think so. I don't think anybody died on the plane. Did they? Anybody?
That door came off of the lower fuselage, so it was up where the luggage is, I think.
Uh-huh.
I didn't hear any fatalities.
Yo, check out this Roku. Somebody called out this Roku here in the stream here. East Coast Riders called out the Roku here. Check this one out. 3-point run. No fatalities. No fatality. Finish him. Flawless victory. Flawless victory.
He's losing his shit over here, Jesus.
Who?
Lucci.
Lucci? He lost his shit a long time ago.
AMD's up fucking 5-6 points here. Pretty
Look at
impressive.
Look at this Boeing bouncing nicely.
Look at the dollar. Dollar down, market up. Dollar up, market down. Somebody rolling the dice with some QRTEA. That's QVC, the online shopping shit. Stock is $1.80 right now. Jeez, what happened to them?
If you stuck around in these Nvidias and you think this thing is going higher and you want to trim or roll, the 540s for this week are catching a lot of attention.
540s.
That's a nice lotto if you want to take profits and just say, fuck it, it's going to keep going.
Oh, my boy just invited me on his boat. Should I dump the day, guys? What do you want to do?
What kind of boats he got? And who else is going to be on said boat?
I mean, it's always a party.
Okay.
It's always a party. Silvers is saying, in my opinion, it's better off buying lotto puts for cute. Nah, I gotta tell him no. I got too much shit on it.
$520 on the call wall for Nvidia.
Wait, say that again?
520 on the call wall.
520,
for
so
Nvidia.
they moved it up. So they did move it up. Oh boy.
You got some bounce action in IWM showing up. Hey, Mom. I think I pulled out already. Hey, Mom.
Holly is saying, did you reset your account to 25K to start? Well, no, it's gonna be like $1.25, but I'm waiting.
Look at fucking ANF, Abercrombie and Fitch again today. Jeez. Wow, new highs. So much for that pullback.
Heads up, Silvers took QQQ 393 puts.
I like those. I
12
like those.
Expo.
I like those. Well, but they were for 112 Expo though, so
Yep.
he's waiting
Hedging.
it out on that one.
He's a
He's waiting it
hedging
out.
motherfucker.
I kind of want to come back into this Apple here. I'll come back super small.
There's some Twilio bears. Cheap.
All right, guys, we're coming up on 10:30 here, and that means we are going to move to the Steam Room to complete our live sessions. And remember, our live sessions go for the whole trading day. As you know, a lot of the times trading, some of the hottest moments happen in the afternoon, and we are live all day to our Steam Room, which we own and created ourselves. So it has all the options data that Jesus posts in. Jesus posts in tons of news, tons of updates.
Crazy man.
Tons of open interest updates as well. If you need him to look at lines on a particular name because you're in something, you want to see what's going on for the day, he'll post them for you. Always there is a big resource for us, and you get access to it for a trial for $8 freaking.
Hey, I've got a question for Jesus, especially since he puts out so much information all of the time. What would happen to you if you had to take, or if the market, for whatever reason, took an extended break? What would happen to you?
What do you mean? What would happen to me? I'd be lost in space when I get back.
That's what I'm
happened
talking
many
about.
times. Anytime I've gone away, like for a couple days, a week, whatever, I come back, I feel like I've been gone for 6 years.
See, that's the kind of dedication you get here. The man cannot let it go.
EA is saying, what is the trial code? Our peoples right now will put up the information for you on the bottom of your screen. Let's go ahead and wait for. You'll see it on the bottom of your screen shortly. There you go. So check your bottom of the screen and go to sanglucci.com/livestream, and you're good to go. You don't need a trial code. You're already set up to go for the $8. So again, EA Marte, if you're a complete herb, I mean, I suppose I could do this for you. sanglucci.com/livestream, and you're going to come to this page, and you're going to see this link for 2 weeks for just $8.
What a herb!
And if you can't do this yourself, you should buy a pair of Crocs, stop tying your shoelaces, and become a complete obese fucking child.
And get you some Ozempic.
You have a pair of Crocs, Luke?
Pair of Crocs. I never owned a pair of Crocs, actually. I never owned a pair of Crocs. I could, you know what? I'm surprised. I could see you wearing the Crocs.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I don't rubber shoes like that. What the fuck? What are they? They're water shoes, aren't they?
Nah,
Like that's
man.
what
They
they
ain't no
usually
water
were.
shoes. Nah, son. They are not
No?
water shoes. Nah. Nah.
What shoes you wear in the water?
Comedy. I gotta do so many errands today, man. I gotta wash my car, man. My car is a fucking mess. Yo, EA Marte, he buys the brown Dominican sandals. Yo, I need a pair of them shits, man. I need a pair of them.
What's the
Go to DR.
What's the story on those?
Let me pull up a picture of this shit. Let's see what happens when I just write in Dominican chanclas.
More Twilio puts there.
Dominican chancletas. Yeah. Oh, these ones.
Do you wear those with socks?
No, you can't. That's just disrespectful. That is so disrespectful.
Here are the active lines in Twilio. Got some calls active
like
there, too. Oh, I didn't post it. Oh, there we go.
Bitcoin trading 44.8. So nothing much going on there. You got a nice pullback here on the Nvidia.
Hey, Lucci, question about those sandals. Are they worthy of your mom's using them as a beat your ass weapon?
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. That's use case. That's use case number one right there. Shit. Thank God I learned how to run out the fucking room, man. Jesus.
She probably like swings those things like she's throwing a freaking dart at a bullseye.
Yes. All right, guys, we got about 2 minutes left. What else are you guys trading? It looks like Moving Trader is saying we got some bond auctions. Moving Trader, you still holding short? Biagio, you're not going to see the action on the puts. If anything, they're going to continue to preem out. You know, hence why you want to sell them.
They do have some juicy premium in them still.
Yeah. Let's drop in with our Gex tool here before we leave here. Qs. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Qs. Caldwell moved up on the Qs. Caldwell actually moved up on the Qs. SPY here is at the wall, 470, which is a big area. So you might see some consolidation here. Let's take a look at the NVIDIA here. We do have the roll up. You know, but things are getting a little bit harder to trade. This Apple still not at the call wall. I still think you can hit it up there though.
I got a buddy who sent me a note on the side. They bought NVIDIA January 12th, 490s last week for 550. They're like 25 bucks. He's asking me, should he sell them? What do you think I'm going to say to this idiot?
Oh boy. All right. I'm not even gonna take your word. I'm gonna let you go with it. Let you go with it. John Smith is saying, what are the chances? What are the chances NVIDIA retraces all the way back to where it started? Usually when you get these kind of moves, man, you know, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't go down like that. But I guess if you want to, throw a lotto out for it, you know. All right, SPY broke through the wall. And let's see if we roll through. But it is 11:30. We are out. Guys, have a great day. And again, if you want to continue with us, which you fucking should, head over to the Steam Room here, get your trial in, and start today. We'll see you over there. Peace.
Have a good day, everybody.
Have a good day, everybody.